Congress, I was speaking to people across the entire district. Parents, grandparents, friends and family across the entire state all have the same concerns, and they're running into the same thing, just as everyone else is. Sitting there going, oh my God, how is this happening? Please explain to me what sex, any part of sex education has to do with math. Please tell me how you are going to explain any piece of Shakespeare in a paragraph. And please explain to me why we need to remove fiction, fictional books that make wonderful commentary on our belief systems, our nation, the world in general, and you're going to take those away? You're taking away thought.
We're not allowed to have individual thoughts. They have to have group thoughts.
Well, that's what some would like.
That's what they
But
want. That's not right.
here's the thing, and when the ladies were ending this, they made a wonderful comment, and this is exactly what I'm speaking about now. What's the power to stop all this?
Voting.
Voting. Number one. Number one thing, voting. And I'm not telling you who to vote for, I'm not telling you what to vote about. But I will tell you this. Every single vote counts, because every politician at every level are looking at one thing. How many people showed up? What did they vote for? Because that tells them, oh, my job is safe or not safe. And every politician out there are terrified, because we have the power collectively to fire them. We also have the power to pay attention to what they're doing. But they are counting on the fact that we don't. And we really don't. I recently was doing an article. As many of you know, I also do political commentary. I recently did an article. Did you know that in 2010, the number of voters in New York State ranked us 48th in the nation? In the presidential election of 2012, we ranked 47th. Since 2008 to 2012, New York State has lost registered voters. Right now, there was a report that was done, and it came out, this was about a week and a half ago. Currently, 46% of Democrats, 53% of Republicans are paying attention and actually know about the midterm elections. Collectively, about 50% of America has no idea what's going on with their politicians. There is approximately 37% of the nation cannot identify what party their politicians run on. Are they Republican? Are they Democrat? That is another question. I can say personally, in going around just this in the last year, 25% of the 22nd district, they still believe Hinchy is running. He's been out since 2010. They thought he was still running. And I can't even tell you how many people don't even realize, you'd be amazed how many people don't even realize there is no Democrat in the congressional race. The race is over. They lost. They lost their ability to vote. How many people don't know what's going on at any level? These are terrifying. These are terrifying things, not only because of what's being done, because we're allowing it to happen. Right. And we have the simplest way to do so, to get out, to put our vote out there, and to remind them they are answerable to us, each and every one of us. And the easiest way to do that is, one, to go out and vote ourselves. Two, to get other people to come out and vote as well. To tell people, register. Go out there and use your right. This is a right that's been sacrificed for. People have bled and died for this. Let's have them go out there and actually use that right. People in other countries, they're dying to have. How many people in Iraq? Let's remember this, back in Iraq. Do you remember the Purple Fingers? Celebrating, happy to have that, and being shot because of it. And in America, New York State, we rank 47th. And we lost voters. People just didn't show up. But they're willing to die for it in another country. That's amazing. That's how powerful this is. That's how important this is, that we get out there. I'm working on a bunch of projects to try and help get that. Just Saturday, I was over, there's a group called the Southern Tier Latino Southern Tier Latinos, and they have a dance every month. I was there, and we got out a bunch of voter registration forms that we're putting out there. Next month, we're going back out there, we're going to have the voter registration forms. In fact, I just worked it out with the organizer of that for every person who comes into the dance and registers to vote, they don't pay. They're going to get in free. We were also thinking of trying to put together, I personally was willing to put in money for every person who made registered to vote. I put $1 in to a charity and make sure that we made that donation. I'm looking for other businesses that are willing, people and businesses, who are good as well, to join me in that and say, for every person that we can get together at any function, name the function and I'll be there and say this, that we can get them together for every person who put out, go out there and get a voter registration, and register to vote, we're going to put $1 to a charity. We're not buying their vote, we're not telling them how to vote. All we're saying is this is your power to vote, and if you need something to motivate you a little bit more, how about I'll give it to your charity? Helps the community, helps people, helps the nation. If that's what it takes, I think that's a great idea. I'm open to other ideas. I'm working on, and have been working on, a couple of commercials. I want to get voter registration out there, and to make people aware of what are some of the issues that are ongoing. As many of you know, I have a company, I design and create commercials amongst other things. So it makes it a little easier to get that, but it's also hard. You get on TV, on Facebook, on the various social media to get the word out. So that's the second part of what I want to speak about.